All right, we're back. Please let me know if the audio is in sync. All right. Yeah. We're back. Good. All right now. So where was I? I was hooking up the Razer Hydra, and the microphone went out, and then the whole dang thing just came crashing down on my head. But I tell you what, that's what happens when you are an Oculus Rift a VR evangelizer, and you are doing what you're doing, and you do it well, and you just you keep that stiff upper lip, and you go arse over tea kettle, and that's what happens, and then you just stand up, you dust yourself off, and you say, well, it's on to the next show. That's what you do. All right, now we're gonna keep this rolling. We're gonna go to Riftmax Theater. Check it out. You can definitely request accents at any time. And there we go. Refresh the stream. Refresh. I'm gonna type that into the chat as well. Refresh, all ye viewers. Very good. Zangief accent? when we meet again, I will break your arms. Oh no, it's more grubby. Like he's like, back in Russia, it's not what we do. Very good. Not so accurate, number one. I'm gonna get a freestyle for you, man. Not so accurate, number one. Yes, you will get a freestyle, but first I'm going to go ahead and start off Riftmax Theater since we had all this this craziness. So, Riftmax Theater. Gameplay mode, check. Music is off, check. Can we open this on the Oculus Rift? Can we make it do a cool thing now? Display number 3 on the right. Graphics quality good, that's fine. I'm not going to put windowed. I'm just going to see what happens if I don't put windowed. I think it'll be okay. I think Riftmax actually does pretty well. Perfect. That is awesome. And we have sound as well. What? Here we go. Riftmax Theater is up to date. Thank you for playing Riftmax Theater. Your use of Riftmax Theater is conditional upon your agreement to the terms of use. Click to read. I believe I'll just be pressing agree then. Alright, very good. Riftmax Theater, that is awesome how the actual title, I got positional around that. That's sweet. Game lobby, choose avatar, game settings, and quit game. Theaters in progress. There are 5, and I'm inside of an empty hallway where there's nothing. There's my mouse. Fantastic. Make sure the avatar, there we go, yep, avatar's good, got the name in there. Game settings, let's just go to game lobby here. I'm gonna start a new theater. The theater name is called I'll call it SundayVR 31. There is no password, screw it, and start my theater. Let's go. And this the head tracking freezes when you first get in, but then you are in there. The hydras are start, and looks like it's not recognizing the hydras at all. And there's hello people here. This is awesome. So my hydras are not being recognized. Xbox controller's not in, so I'll just use the mouse and keyboard here and move around. And that'll have to do. And excellent. We have a bunch of people here. And I'm not sure if I ever learned how to talk with just the keyboard. Is it like right control or something? Left control? Or space? Yes. I'll load Rubik's video. Awesome, so I'm using the, whoa, and URL has loaded. That kind of caused a weird thing. Here we go. There's render packs. Oh, render packs, there we go. What's up, Rue? Worm Slayer. What's happening, everyone? And we have a theater. Yes. ForSync. Open new video. Local file, solo, online URL, live stream. And so there's a bunch of options here. You can choose what to display on the screen. Let me see if I have a, you know what? I probably won't be able to do a local file. Can I go back? Online URL, single URL. No, I don't want to do that. Load change video, online URL, and feature videos. And let's see, trailers. Trailers page 1. Got Technolust, Emart on YouTube, Half-Life VR. Let's check out the 2D Orca promo. Send that URL to people. Looks like it freezes the head tracking or does something weird between my left and right eye. And then, but now it's playing the video. And so I have a bunch of people that are in the theater. I'm just going to stop using the mouse because it just turns me too much. And we have a video playing and we are in the theater. And what's up, people? Yes. Boom, what's happening? Sorio is in here as well with me. Evil Doer. Beautiful. Yes. Whoa. One of the interesting things here that's going on with this is there a video, an echo of me playing? That's interesting. Looks like the left eye is definitely darker than the right. Oh, that's a video of when I actually played it. That's wild. Whoa. That's an interesting, cool trailer going on. One of the cool things is that the positional tracking actually does stick to your body. I don't know who's... I'm right in someone's way. Sorry about that, buddy. So I lean to the right, body goes to the right. I lean to the left, body goes to the left. I can lean forward and lean back. And I even if I get down lower, I don't know. I think the knees go down a little bit, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is very much a very early implementation. You could probably see as I look at this section of the room that in the right eye is much darker than the left. So I have like a interesting weird or stereo situation going on there. And then there's lots of people that are in here just waving around all over the place and doing fun stuff. And someone is the dude that like a lady. Or that might be really a lady. Easy C. I have no idea. And then it's just going to loop that particular experience there. Whoa! And if I want to exit, I can actually physically walk out. What the hell is going on there? That is some creepy... This is the kind of creepy stuff that'll happen like in real... Like once we got like virtual worlds like for real, like... It'll just be like creepy parts of the world that'll just do random things. It'll be so crazy. Oh, this is new. There's a bathroom. Well, what's in the bathroom, guys? Be courteous. Stomp quietly. Very good. It's like I got a Technolust poster in there. Oh, I got stuck in the wall for a second. What? A mirror? What? What? I could lean back, lean forward, and lean to the side. I got a full mirror, and it's so wide. All right, very good. Whoa! Through the looking glass. Oh, hold on. I'm taller than my person. My head position is actually higher. Can I do an Alice in Wonderland right now? Can I Alice in Wonderland this right now? Let's do this. Through the looking glass. Oh God! Oh God! I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that worm. I was not prepared. Alright, and so there's like a cool random bathroom here. Whoa, I'm getting like spit out all over the place. Can you actually take a whizzer? Oh. VR. You round the corner and there's just a lady taking a piss. That's, you know, 2 virtual drink minimum. Awesome. Just, you know, there we go. Riftmax karaoke night. We got some commercials for stuff that happens there. Can I hit the middle mouse button to, oh, middle mouse button is to talk. Hello, everyone. Very good. We have another mirror. An actual mirror! It's crazy. And then we have some stalls. Peek in on someone, or do I just go in? What is this? Oh, there's someone in there. Evidently now that I jumped and seen. Oh, I can actually go in, I guess. That's interesting. All right. So that's kind of a cool addition there. I have cool mirrors. You can see your character in real time. And I believe if you just leave, or just go out into the lobby and enter, you can enter another theater. So that's kind of cool as well. You physically enter another space, or leave a space to enter another server. So there's like a small server here, deluxe capacity public server here. This theater is closed. So that's kind of a neat feature as well. So that is Riftmax Theater. By no means a full sampling of what's going on here, but definitely got some improvements in the fidelity. DK2 implementation is mostly there. There's some slight things that are off with the head position and with some stereoscopic effects with the lighting. But overall, this is in pretty solid place. Oh my god! Oh! I don't even know how to withdraw my saber. I can smile. I shock. I can space to walk. I have no idea. And I've closed the window. Press the Windows button. That's always awesome. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Riftmax Theater. There you have it. What? Did I just crash? What happened? Now I have not even head tracking right now. It hates me. It hates me. Let's see here. Riftmax Theater demo. And it has decided to stop working altogether. And that's something I cannot fault the demo for. Cancel, please. And exit. Very good. Cool. So prepare to see their Kickstarter. Definitely a cool program those guys have working right now. Some very interesting community interactions have already happened in that space. So definitely look forward to it. They'll definitely need that community support to keep that going. So there we go. What is this? What is this madness? Oh my god. That's a random video to display there, Rue. I do play saxophone. There it is. This is just a silly video we did at an anime convention with a friend. There we go. Can I actually, will it just open this?
Hello, Internet. I'm Kali the Sax Guy here, fresh from AM2Con in Anaheim.
I'm so tired when I put together this video.
Exclusive footage here. 1, 2, 3, and...
This is like Cowboy. It was supposed to be Cowboy Bebop. It was just us just being really stupid. Just this is the band geek version of me. This is what's going on here. Just so horrible. It's some weird. So horrible. Uh-huh. Wrong part of the song. Horrible. So fun. Yes, if you like that kind of stuff, if you look Imkali sax, you will find all of the city videos of me playing saxophone at various places. So there's that, and it's that's fun stuff. Definitely got my sax still. Absolutely. Never put it down. Love that. That's my life. I got that saxophone from my parents when I was in 10th grade in high school, and I still have it to this day. It's one of my most treasured items. Very good. How many other lives have I had? Oh man. Okay, since you brought up the question, holotape, here we go. So there's Imkali, the sax guy. There's that. That's me. There's Bruce Leroy, the DDR guy. That's me. There's what else thing that I was really into? I was a part of a dance crew for a while, but I don't think there's any videos of there. I was in DS Players dance crew, and that was something there. Although I don't think I'm in. No, I'm not in that video. This is San Francisco Hip Hop Dance Fest. So I was part of Dance with Funkonometry, DS Players. So I did that for a while. Let's see. Oh yes, Choco K language. Let's see. Is that still up somewhere? Choco K Korean? Nope. That's weird. I guess the whole. That is very strange. There was so I had a like Korean language blog, but it might be gone. That was a life. That's once upon a time. And then there was what else? There was something that I just thought of because of that Choco game. Ah yes. On DeviantArt. I think I'm on DeviantArt. There. Yeah. That's another thing. I drew some very random things. Yes, this is another life as well. This is 안녕하세요. DJ Choco K is my Reddit name, but it's also I was really into animation and different things like this. What is this? So you can check out. I did like art. Yes, I'm embarrassed. I'm not totally embarrassed to say it, but I was into My Little Pony when I was part of that first wave of. It was a bunch of this whole thing about My Little Pony started when it was and it was animation fans, right? So there was this dude, this fucking abrasive dude made this post on freaking whatchamacallit's blog. The guy that's the Ren and Stimpy guy. Such a freaking he's a amazing artist, but he's very controversial. There was one of his guys talking about how Hasbro was done. They're sold out because they were doing like a My Little Pony and having the hub channel and all this stuff. But it was freaking Craig McCracken's wife doing the show. So if you're a fan of Powerpuff Girls, or Dexter's Laboratory, or anything that Craig McCracken did, his wife was heavily involved in that stuff. The Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, all of these very cool shows that I was pretty enthusiastic about. Yeah, so this is a lot of this random art from days and days past. There we go. So I like to draw from time to time as well. So that's another life altogether. So there we go. So now that's the skinny man. That's like a lot of my previous lives right there. That's other sides of this dude. That's Bruce. So there we go. So yeah. So since then, actually, since I went up to Seattle and I went to Everfree, the convention there, and after that, I kind of backed off. Oh yes, and there's also like the whole tech summer camps stuff, which I don't know if there's any actual, like, I don't know. I guess we put tech museum summer camps, and there we go. There I am. I ran camps as well. That's another thing that I did with all this madness. And there's all my staff members. Oh goodness. So that's me wearing like random bear ears and stuff. So there we go. Now you know much more than you ever want to know about what Cymatic Bruce has done with his entire life. God, and I do miss this. Oh, that's my old director. Oh, she's so awesome. All right, very good. So now that you've had my whole entire life story, there we go. So we just got done with Riftmax Theater, and we are moving on to the next thing. Summit X Snowboarding. I was a big fan of 1080 Snowboarding. I still have the shirts from the freaking, was it N64? No, GameCube version of that particular game. SSX. So big. And also, I'm mixing up everything. 1080 Snowboarding, I was a big fan on N64 and on GameCube. I have the shirts. SSX and SSX Tricky, I love those games. Snowboarding games were just a lot of fun. So I'm very excited that there's a VR snowboarding game that's out, and it's very, very, very cool. So, yes. Oh my god, yes, 1080 Snowboarding was the absolute business. I'm telling you, dude. Oh my god, I broke an N64 controller over that game. Like the freaking, oh my goodness, so much rotation. So much rotation. Oh my god, can't even right now. Oh god. All right, so excellent. What accent am I playing this game in? I have no idea. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see here. My question before the picture, Sakuri. What is self-awareness like in the Rift? Self-awareness. I think that's a very underdeveloped subject right now, Sakuri. It is super underdeveloped because most experiences out there don't even have like an avatar or body, like the vast majority of them, right? There's still a lot of tech demos, a lot of proof of concept stuff happening, so it's not really, your sense of self-awareness is severely limited because, I'll put it this way, the first things that people do in the Rift is they attempt to point at something, and then they go like this because they can't see their hands, right? So it's like you immediately, the sense of presence is pretty strong in a lot of situations, but then it immediately breaks when you notice that your hands aren't there. It's a very simple, very straightforward situation, but if your hands aren't there, it's like, oh no, the concept of self is totally going to be like, well, I'm just a floating entity in this place, right? So that's totally different. The nose gap is not really immersion breaking. It's out of your vision. It's pretty much, how often do you actually look at your nose, right? to try to see it. I mean, you don't really look at it unless you're trying to get something else like a keyboard key or like grab something. But it's not an immersion breaking thing at all, especially if the room is already dark. The nose gap is actually helpful. One of the few things about Ant VR that I find awesome is that plate. That's probably the few things that I found that's really cool, is that plate at the bottom that you can slide in and out. That's pretty interesting, right? So you can actually, check out what's going on below and then close it back. The Avagant glyph is pretty interesting because you have a huge gap there, but it's not too bad for movies because you're watching a movie, but you can still use your laptop or like drink a soda or whatever, because if you just look down, you have pretty much, a huge half of your vertical vision on the bottom half is pretty much there. So that's pretty interesting about the glyph there. So, but yeah, getting back to your self-awareness, it really comes together when you have things where your body is represented, or you have a mirror, or other feedback that indicates your head motion. So that's a big thing there. Sandex asks if I have got my lenses scratched. No, not at all. I've had glasses since 4th grade. I've dealt with felt cloths that entire time. So I've had this habit where I develop, before I use a felt cloth, usually if it's a new one, I might wash it, or at least I wring it out or knock it against a physical object, and to make sure that there's no dust on it. So that's a huge thing. I mean, a felt cloth, if it has dust, no matter how soft the cloth is, if you have dust particles and you scrape those against your lens, you're going to scratch, right? So that's one of those things that, I just kind of picked up over time. And so I have no complaints about the cloth from the Rift. I use it on my glasses and on my lenses, and no scratches, no complaints there. So there we go. Am I ineligible for laser eye? I'm not sure. I don't think I am. I'm just nearsighted. I don't think I have any kind of stigmatism or whatever. But yeah, I've not actually asked. I'm thinking about going into it. I think I'm gonna get some contacts, because just wearing glasses in the Rift, it's the best for clarity, but it's just still not as comfortable as I would like it to be in the DK2. I know previously I said that, the DK2 fits glasses, the Crystal Cove fits glasses, and they did, the demo units I tried, but I was only trying it for maybe, maximum 5-10 minutes at a time. Now that I actually have my DK2, and I'm trying to play Elite for an hour and a half or 2 hours, it's just more comfortable with the glasses off, which is why I do that on my streams here. So, awesome. When I close my eyes, do I see screen door? It's gotten to the point now at Altspace where we regularly go somewhere and we'll look at the ceiling and we're like, oh, that's a nice normal map. Or it's like, oh, we're beginning to evaluate the real world in terms of polygons, pixels, and vertex shaders, and it's getting kind of crazy. So where were we? Summit X Snowboarding is the next title. Award-winning iOS and Android game. Awesome. I'd love to hear that it's mobile. That means it's going to perform well on the computer and have a high frame rate. Yeah. So its instructions: Unity data folder needs to be I'm assuming I can use my Xbox controller. Gonna unplug my Razer Hydra. Here we go. Xbox controller, where are you? Please. Xbox, please. Xbox controller check. Xbox controller is now plugged in. We are in there. Let's do this. All right. Very good. We are ready to do this. Let's get down on some freaking Summit X snowboarding. So once again, we're gonna play File Hero. Summit X, where are you? Awesome. Make a new folder, Control Shift N. Summit X Snowboarding. Let's go ahead and copy some files over. It's eating it in the snow, man. Yes. So we can close that 7-zip. We can get out of there. What the hell? Downloads? No. Current demos. Summit X Snowboarding. What's up? Snoculus. That's awesome. That should be a new thing. I love Snoculus. We're calling this game Snoculus from now on. Here we go. Let's go about the regular business. Riftmax Theater is now played. We are now playing Summit X Snowboarding. Ticker is changed. We are ready there. We're going to switch to gameplay mode. Check. We're going to pause this music, and we're going to start up Snoculus. Heyo. Looks like it's a big window that I'm just going to move over. That looks good. I think I'll be able to use the Xbox controller. Let me get the capture on. And capture, once again, is doing something different. This is a new development. Maybe because of the SDK action, the capture is actually getting a monoscopic, or like some kind of monoscopic mirroring situation on, which is fascinating. Let me see if I just switch this to desktop, and now I actually get the Rift view. That is really cool. I wonder, I'm gonna have to investigate this further. I don't know if this is like a setting or something that just happens. As we go game capture, oh, now it's not getting it at all. That is weird. I wonder what that's about. It only does it once. Fantastic. Alright, excellent. Now that I'm done thinking about that, let's let's proceed and get down on some snowboarding here. So here we go. I'm looking around. I've got some snowboarding action. I can look here. I've got some intense positional right there. This actually doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure if the background, I guess it's like a matte. It's like just a painting, but it looks really good. Usually you can tell if things are flat in the background. I think over here it definitely looks flat, but over in this direction it looks much better. I think it might be just, a matter of the fidelity of the experience there. So, carve with your head, move and roll, jump with the head flick, and move. So, no controllers at all. I see. Not to start. Holy crap! Is that my dude right there? Ugh! What? This is interesting. Oh, fat jump. I don't feel in as control as I would like to be, but maybe that's just a result of being in the snow, man. So I could, oh crap, don't run, oh! Aha! Ah, tree! Yeah, like fine-tuned control. I mean, and you're used to playing these games like, with an analog stick, right? I could flick my head to jump. That input is very dependable. It's like I could lean to, it's better to lean to the side, I guess. Whoa! Rock! Oh, crap, that's awesome. Okay. Nice. Freaking ice. Ah, freaking ice, dude. Wipeout. Get over there. Dude, stuff is hard to pick up, dude. This is pretty challenging. Oh. My character seems pretty small, but I think that might be necessary. Oh, grind it! No, 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 oh, no, no, no. No! Ah, no, 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 no. Okay. So maybe I try turning the head. No, leaning seems much better. Oh! Oh! Oh, crap! Oh! Okay. Okay, this is officially pretty freaking fun. Can I go like... half pipe it! That's not what I meant to do. I did not want to half pipe my dome. That's not a good thing. Oh crap! Ah, get on there, man! Alright, here we go. It's definitely, it's difficult to predict where exactly to go. Ice! So dangerous. Let's go, get over there. Get that. Yeah! Today's race sponsored by El Vigno Park. Look at the sky to restart. Excellent. That is extremely interesting. I kind of feel strange about the character being so completely small, but from a design point of view, I do get that since you want to see as much of the environment as possible. And it was super exciting. Definitely a little bit of a learning curve because I wasn't sure exactly. It was like, you're turning your head to carve, but was it a combination of the turn and the lean? Because when I just tried to turn my head, that wasn't doing enough. When I leaning, that seemed to get more of an effect, but I never felt like I had a good grasp of exactly what was making me turn to the left and right. I did, however, have a very good, very good time with the jumps. The jumps were spot on. Every single head flick it got, there was no problem with the input there. So that was actually quite cool. Interesting there. Yeah, I wonder what's how that'll look, and also to do tricks like that's with limited input. Like I want to like flick my head more to try to do like freaking crazy tricks and stuff like that. Well, that could be pretty interesting. All right, that is a freaking cool situation. That's a cool experience. I dig that. Summit X Snowboarding for the win, or Snoculus. Check and double check. Nice. I dig it. I find it incredibly entertaining. All right, excellent. And I'm gonna go ahead and press escape. There we go. Looks like it exited that experience. Fantastico. We are ready to move on to the next experience here, and we're going to do that. Just that. All right, here we go. This folder is not empty. Don't lie to me, computer. Computer, please. Please. What? What? Okay. Woo! Computer just wanted to do what it wanted. Okay. Very good. We are finally at the end of our list with DCS, Digital Combat Simulator World. This is one of the very cool flight simulators that has got some DK2 support. There's some other things there out there that have got some DK2 support. I believe Prepare 3D or Prepared has Oculus Rift DK2 support now, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if Flight X got it as well. Synthesis Universe is in my box. Yes, awesome. Actually, before I get into DCS, because it require all kinds of crazy setup, let me see if, let's see here, and is it, where is it? It's in my email. Olivier has sent me a special demo. Is this true? What box? Which box, Olivier? Olivier has sent me a Synthesis Universe demo, which is fantastic, but I am not sure. Wait a minute. Is it at this email or that email? Which email? Which email is it? Try to find the email to go out the thing. Doing the whisper song over here. Awesome. Olivier, I do not see your email. Wait a minute. Why did it go here? It went in a very strange place. All right, very good. Beautiful. I found your email, Olivier. I'm going to download Synthesis Universe right now. SVVR Demo Plus, fantastico. Download it anyway. So that's very good. That is currently downloading. And that is awesome. So there's some really good. Oh, you know what? While I'm doing that, there's also the. Do I have the VR trailer? Yes, I do. Copy that as well. So for those of you that don't know, before we get into DCS, very quickly, Olivier JT is making a game called Synthesis Universe, or he's made a universe called Synthesis Universe, really. And it's a fantastic, wonderful game world with now several titles in the works, depending on where you look. So let's actually go into binaries. No, wait. Engine, build. No, binaries. Third party? Oh no, why? Why? What? Where do I go? Oh, this is not a regular Unreal situation. It's in 4.3. Let's shoot intro binaries 164. There it is. Beautiful. Downloaded. Fantastic. So we can check this out. It's not tested with DK2. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to try to open up this teaser of Synthesis Universe Dash. We're going to check that out. That's not the good demo. It's not good. Olivier JT says no. Okay, I won't do it. I'll actually get the... I was going to do this while the other one's downloading, but the other one is already downloaded, so that's okay too. This is what we're going to do. Alright. We are changing up the game plan just a little bit. Here we go. We've got the maze. We're going to get that instead. And there we go. It downloaded much faster than I anticipated, so I was going to try to kill some time with the other demo, but Olivier says no. And then we're just going to do this. It already works. SU intro, binaries, 164. There we go. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get in this. We're going to quickly look at Synthesis Universe Maze. Fantastic. Let's go to gameplay mode. Let's start this up and see if it actually what it does here. Uh-oh. Allow access. Why can't I get any capture going on? There we go. Finally. Yes. So this is Olivier's fantastic demo. You can see kind of a small wireframe of what your character will eventually become. And you have positional tracking. This is actually so much better when you've actually stood up. Let me see, but I think it's beautiful. It's great sound. It's just such a wild feeling to have your own body be built. Like, and it just inserted my shoulders. It's like, what? Such a cool aesthetic. It's like Tron just meets all of my wildest, awesome dreams. This music too, dude. Yes. I have a face. Oh, eyes. Oh, it's wild. Oh, this looks beautiful. They're scooting me back, man. Uh-oh. It's like I got put into a capsule. Ah, this is just art. This is just art, man. Combination of the sound and
welcome to Synthesis Maze. I deactivated your legs and arms, so there's no point trying to move them. Look at your hands. Let me take control, as you are missing the necessary input. Color and music are gonna be your guide and reference inside the maze. If you have assimilated a color, it will show on your floor display. Take a look. You can then change your color at will and interact with elements that requires that kind of input. Well, that's it for now. Oh, and you won't be alone in the maze. They'll be around, but I'm not sure if they will help you or not. So you'll have to figure that out.
oh, there's a
Missing input control, you cannot continue. But let me show you a glimpse of what's coming. Enjoy.
so awesome. So VR is like a VR movie trailer. Synthesis Universe Maze. So excellent. You can follow Olivier, OlivierJT _SU for Synthesis Universe. SynthesisUniverse.com is the spot. So excited for this. The art, the music, everything just comes together. It's really beautiful. It has an entire universe built around what's going on here, where there's a maze that you're trying to get through. Oh, what is this? What? This was not in the demo. This was not in the SPVR demo. What is this, Olivier? Or did it just start over? No. It's in black and white. Huh. Oh, that's just the start. I guess, did I miss that the first time? It's like a blueprint. I guess it just started over. I totally just missed that intro the first time around. That sucks. That was awesome. Very good. God, love this beat. So good. How to feel to lose positional tracking as you turn around? It definitely is weird when you have that jump. You turn around, and then it's a neck model, but it's like, you know, sometimes you get this jump, and it's not a good one, and sometimes it's like it's kind of seamless. But it is weird to kind of like have that kind of just pretty much like a world, like it seemed like it just freezes. It's just so odd. But yeah. It's clean. There we go. Olivier, you said I was I'm an Easter egg. Where am I? Am I did I miss myself? What? When the girl, oh my goodness, the girl looks at you, the one peeking, turn around, you'll see. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I gotta see this freaking Easter egg then. Nice. So from what Olivier has told me of his plans, that he's waiting for the motion controls. So whatever that might be, control VR, stem. But you can imagine if you have control of your hands, you're able to press buttons on the controllers, change the color, and then interact with objects by touching them, depending on what their color is. And all the music syncs with the lighting, which is very, very cool. I see a couple of a couple of ladies there that are waving. That's up there. One up on the right, one on the left. They're hanging out.
But let me show you a glimpse of what's coming.
Show me a glimpse of what's coming. All right. I want to prepare to turn around here. Easter egg time. The girl peeking. Girl peeking. It. No. Not this one. Not this one. What the hell? I was way down the hall. It was just my face. That's awesome. That's wild, dude. You imagine the future when you're able to put Easter eggs into trailers like this? Oh, that's awesome. All right. Awesome. Good. Sweet. So that was Synthesis Universe. Fantastic title. So far, the art and everything, I can't wait to see where this goes. Olivier, I just can't say enough how just moved I am by your art, man. It's really cool when you do that experience standing up and have you're tuned out and really focused on it, and have some really high quality headphones to just kind of tune out. It's very, very very awesome. Excellent. Yes, the Beach House Oculus Connect VR Beach House is going down. That's going to be tight. All right, finally, the time for DCS has come. Prepare yourself. I have no idea how well this is going to go. Let me change my setup a little bit. Let me clear my throat. Let's see here. Right. The Hydra can just be over here or something. Alright, here we go. Now the Rift. Make sure this wire isn't it's just all over the place. Wires, and more wires, I swear to God. How is that even? What the heck? Alright. How does that even get on the other side? That doesn't even seem right. There we go. Good, so we're unplugging the Xbox 360 controller. And we are plugging in the Cytec joystick. And let me make sure on the Oculus Rift is just... Camera is not in a stable place. I need to get a better thing for this. Okay, very good. So I have here my Cytec X52. I actually recently just screwed it into this little table here, so it is attached, and that's been a lot better for the purposes of playing Elite all day and all night. So that's awesome. Whoop-a-doop-doo. Alright, very good. Here we go. Let's see what we have going on here. Setup, everything's plugged in. Wires all over the place. Let's see if I can scoot this out of my way. Let's back this up. It's actually not going to be here. It's actually going to be in Steam. So we're going to have to open up Steam here. But first, before we do that, we're going to need to go to Oculus Utility. And make sure that we disable the service. Pause the service. Check. Service is paused. Let's open Steam. DCS loading up. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna put my feet under this table to stabilize it a little bit. And I've got some stuff mapped to buttons, but I've written down a lot of this stuff because DCS is a full flight sim, meaning you will be flipping the electronics panel switch and then turning on the left engine and then turning on the right engine. Then you'll be adjusting your flaps and so on and so forth. DCS world. Here we go. Ready to do this. Yes, Freezorg, I'm sorry, man. I've been meaning to hit you up for some assistance on this. Or on some setup stuff. I will definitely do that. I keep forgetting. Uh-oh. Let me pause the music here. Change this up. DCS world. Oh, get ready. Haha. DCS Digital Combat Simulator. We're gonna do something wild. It's so epic, isn't it? It's like it's totally movie trailer music, dude. Circa 1998. It's good. Like the trailer is like, here we go. In a world where one man has been tasked with saving the United States Army, there's only one woman that can back him up. Starring Sean Connery as the grandpa, Chris O'Donnell as Jet, and Audrey Hepburn as Jet's mom. This summer, prepare to be moved. DCS. Nicolas Cage as the dog sidekick. Let's go. So, DCS starts in 2D. It's on my primary monitor, actually. And this is the settings I have. It's all of this here. I did a lot of things. The controls, there are so many. So many. So I adjusted the controls for the SU5T. Put some stuff in. There we go. And under System, you can make sure that Auto Detect Oculus Rift is checked off. That's right there. Full screen. VSync, I'm actually going to put that in. And Disable Arrow, I'm going to put that in as well. And put OK. And then at this point, I'm going to go through the training session. Because I've set up some controls. I've gone through part of the training session. But it's definitely very deep, as you will see. So let's just give a shot. We're just gonna be kind of interesting introduction to what is DCS and trying to get into it, right? So it was pretty straightforward. It's an easy install. You actually don't have to do anything extra or special. as far as I know. It's already built in as far as the DK2 compatibility, which is nice. So you go to training. Still, it's in 2D. I went the SU25T familiarization is just a video. So aside from that, I just gotta go right into the SU25T training and go to start. At this point, it should move the game to my main to the Rift display, and hopefully I will have head tracking. It's loading up. Awesome. So the service is paused through the Oculus configuration utility. This is a 0.3 SDK title at the current time. So that's what's going down right now. And we are in the cockpit and we have head tracking. So right now there's a button on the joystick that is a recentering button. You do not have a body here. But what's interesting is that I have this lesson that's attached to my face. Unfortunately, I do have positional tracking within the cockpit itself, but I do not have the ability to move closer to this wall of text that's in front of me so that I could read it better. I would really like to do that because it's barely legible. And also, there's no automatic, profile or like layout or anything like that for the controls. So everything has been done manually. There's probably lots of stuff I'm gonna have to go and lean forward to get on the keyboard to actually do. So in a most random thing, I press pause break to actually start the experience. So I should have had a shortcut that actually does that. Pause break. That's right in the middle right there, right? Scroll lock. Pause break. There we go. I feel like an old freaking man.
Welcome to the SU-25T Frogfoot. The
Nice.
Frogfoot, also called the Grudge, is a very capable ground attack aircraft that can destroy most anything on the battlefield. Before we start blowing things up though, let's first learn how to start up this bird and taxi to the runway. The first thing I'll ask you to do is turn on the electrical power by pressing right shift and L.
So what's amazing about this tutorial is that it actually, tells you all of the button combinations to do each thing one at a time, and they kind of walk you through the startup of the aircraft. Right away, it's really awesome to look around the cockpit. There is quite a bit of judder right now. It's not the best, but it's not, it's still playable. There's definitely a lot of jumping going on with the positional tracking, and I'm not sure why that's going on there. But I could lean outside. I have a cockpit right there. It feels like I could just grab that handle. The interior of the cockpit itself is incredibly well done. Positional tracking here. Definitely, to read the instrumentation, you're going to need to know what you're actually looking at beforehand. You're not going to guess here. It's a great sound. So the sound design is quite good. But yeah, you're not going to be reading these controls. I'm scooting my face. Like I can, even this right here, like I can't even read these textures. I don't know if that's a fault of the Rift's resolution, or I think this is just these textures need to be higher. Maybe it's a setting I have to put in options or something. But yeah, like this instrumentation definitely, and I'm getting a lot of lag back and forth as well. It's kind of stuttering, which is kind of odd. But to start the engines, I believe I put it on this button.
With the electrical power now engaged,
electrical
you can see
power,
that
rather.
the heads-up display, or HUD, comes to life, as well as many instruments and cockpit lights.
All right.
Before moving the aircraft, make sure that more than 3 minutes have elapsed in order to let the horizontal situation indicator gyro to align properly. Now that you have power, let's turn on the navigation lights by pressing right, control, and L.
I don't know what's going on with my positional tracking there, or the tracking in general. It's jumping all over the place. It's a lot of jumpiness. Alright, that's good. Excellent. So 3 minutes have to go by. You have to let everything warm up. And what was the next command should be lights. What did I put the lights on? Shit. I put the lights on what? I put it on, no. I put it there. Where the hell did I put my lights? I can't remember. I guess I'm just gonna have to do right control L.
Next, let's close the canopy by pressing left, control, and C.
Excellent. Canopy closing, I think I put it on this button. Yeah.
Our next step is to start our two engines. Before you do so, make sure your throttle controller has a 0 power setting. Start the left engine by pressing right, Alt, and Home.
Alright, so for this I have my joystick. I'm able to, move it, moves in real time with me, which is really very cool. Also, if I twist the joystick, that's doing the effect of the pedals there, turning the craft. And then my throttle also responds to me in real time as far as what it's doing and where it's moving, which is a plus for immersion. Even though I don't see a hand on it, it's very cool that it like moves exactly how I move there, which is really, really neat. So I've closed the canopy. I'm looking around, and at this point I need to start some engines, make sure that my throttle is all the way at 0, which it is. And I believe I put start engines down here at this switch.
With the left engine started, press right, control, and home to start the right engine.
Alright, excellent. Left engine started and right engine on this switch here.
Off the lower left corner of the TV display is the engine gauge, with needles marked 1 and 2 for the two engines. When an engine is being started, one of the two green lights below the gauge will light. Once the light turns off, it indicates that the engine is ready for operation. In the lower left corner of the dash is an aircraft symbol that indicates the status of your flaps, landing gear, and lower your flaps to the takeoff position by pressing left shift and F.
Okay, flaps for takeoff position is this one? No, this one? Oh shit! I was landing gear! Ah! Let's see, now let's just press all the buttons here. That's doing something different. That's doing something different here. Flaps. That recenters. No, it wasn't that one.
We're now ready to taxi, so slowly increase the throttles by moving your throttle control forward.
What was that one?
Or pressing page up. To reduce throttle, use your throttle controller or press page down.
Oh,
to use the wheel brakes, press W. Start rolling forward and turn to the left of the taxiway ahead.
So ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I retracted the landing gear while I was on the runway, and now the ship is just doing whatever it's doing. Another thing is like getting out of DCS. You press escape and it doesn't really, like, you click on quit and it does nothing. And this menu is right on your face. At least this menu is readable, which is fantastic, but there seems to be no way to actually select anything on this menu. I'm not sure why that is. Nothing lights up no matter where the mouse is on the screen. So maybe that's a stereoscopy thing that's happening there, which is a little bit odd.
Press Z to steer left.
There we go. So I think I should be able to. You can't even Alt F4 this thing. It's like DCS is just like, no, your computer belongs to me, please. So let's try this one more time. It should load up DCS once again, like the menu. Like you close, it's interesting, it actually closes and reopens when it switches back between Rift and just the 2D display, which is kind of interesting. There we go. And then it actually closes the 2D version. It's opening up another instance of itself with that's going to be in the Rift there. And there we go. X52 does not come with rudder pedals. So there we go. All right. Oh, some people are peacing out. See you later. Tap tab a few times. All right, I might do that next time. That'll be helpful. So there's so much. I spent some time with this before, but it is a huge, huge undertaking to prepare for this game. Not unlike Elite Dangerous. Actually, I would argue it's much more so.
Welcome to the SU-25T Frogfoot. The Frogfoot, also called the Grudge, is a very capable ground attack aircraft that can destroy most anything on the battlefield. Before we start blowing things up though, let's first learn how to start up this bird and taxi to the runway. The first thing I'll ask you to do is turn on the electrical power by pressing right shift and L.
Done.
With the electrical power now engaged, you can see that the heads-up display, or HUD, comes to life, as well as many instruments and cockpit lights. Before moving the aircraft, make sure that more than 3 minutes have elapsed in order to let the horizontal situation indicator gyro to align properly. Now that you have power, let's turn on the navigation lights by pressing right, control, and L.
Navigation lights. Forgot where I put that on. No, not that button.
Next, let's close the canopy by pressing left, control, and C.
Close the canopy. Check.
Our next step is to start our two engines. Before you do so, make sure your throttle controller has a 0 power setting. Start the left engine by pressing right, alt, and home. With the left engine started, press right, control, and home to start the right engine.
Ah, I see. That's the engine indicators right there. They're in green, but there's... Yeah, I can't read that at all. It just looks like a green light.
Off the lower left corner of the TV display is the engine gauge, with needles marked 1 and 2 for the two engines. When an engine is being started, one of the two green lights below the gauge will light. Once the light turns on, it indicates that the engine is ready for operation. In the lower left corner of the dash is an aircraft symbol that indicates the status of your flaps, landing gear, and air brake. Lower your flaps to the takeoff position by pressing left shift and F. We're now ready to taxi, so slowly increase the throttles by moving your throttle control forward or pressing page up. To reduce throttle, use your throttle controller or press page down. To use the wheel brakes, press W. Start rolling forward and turn to the left of the taxiway ahead. Press Z to steer left and press X to steer right.
Alright, so I am taxiing now. The HUD up there, I'm twisting to take a left, so I don't have to do ZX, that's already in there.
Now heading in the right direction. Keep your taxi speed around 10 kilometers per hour, as indicated in the top left corner of the HUD. As you taxi, use small, smooth rudder corrections to keep you aligned on the center of the taxiway.
Get a lot of performance issues jumping all over the place, and I don't know if this is a positional problem or what. It's like very jarring, unfortunately.
At the 4, hang a right to reach the runway.
But
as we taxi, you can go to external view by pressing F2 and return to the cockpit by pressing F1. You can zoom in and out using the keypad star and / keys. Rotate the views using the keypad directional keys. We've now reached the runway threshold. Taxi onto the runway to the right and align yourself down the runway. Increase thrust of both engines to maximum and use gentle inputs on the rudder, X and Z, to keep you tracking down the center line.
Alright, in spite of the weirdness going on, you still, I mean, because of the detail that's in the cockpit, it feels like it's there, but this jumpiness is just really, not ideal.
When your airspeed, as indicated in the top left corner of the HUD, indicates about 250 kilometers per hour, gently pull back on the controller and allow the aircraft to fly itself off the runway. Don't yank the controller back to force the aircraft into the air.
And I could barely read whatever's on the HUD in the upper left. It's extremely hard to tell what exactly it says. I think it's like 100 something.
102. Остановитесь. 102. Продолжайте руление.
It's full throttle. Holy shit.
As mentioned before, your airspeed in kilometers per hour is indicated in the top left corner of the HUD. In the top right hand corner of the HUD is your altitude in meters. Between the altitude and speed indications is your heading tail. With positive climb established, raise the landing gear by pressing G.
Raise the landing gear.
In the center of the HUD is the pitch and roll indication, and along the right side of the HUD is your pitch ladder and vertical velocity indication. Go ahead and raise the flaps by pressing left control and F.
So, this constant jumpiness of the cockpit is very strange, and I'm not sure exactly why it's happening right now. It's very distracting. Again, this is made with an earlier version of the SDK, but just playing it this far, I mean, it's just clear to see the potential. Just the feeling of taking off there was really fantastic. As you can probably tell, this is extremely detailed sim experience that will require quite a bit of time put aside just to get your profile and your button configurations and all of that together, where you're going to put them on, it probably is going to break the sense of immersion to put them on voice, so you want to put as many things as you can on the actual physical stick, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe you have another piece, maybe a mouse or something that you can make, maybe, because I have this Razer Naga mouse that has, crap. Oh, this kind of crap is falling down. I have this Razer Naga mouse which has a bunch of buttons on the side. I might have that in the middle, so I'll press some things on the mouse and I can feel those buttons out blind pretty good. So that's not too bad. I definitely have to take some time to figure out exactly, or take some more time to figure out exactly how I would want to lay out everything. And then of course, I mean, the whole layout or the whole control scheme changes once you change airplanes. So if you are in a different airplane, then that whole situation is different. The the startup procedure, what button does what things you have to be aware of. It's a sim, so it's going to have a totally different set of circumstances that is going to come into play here. Yeah, dude, I wish the cockpit wasn't doing that. That sucks. That sucks so much. Let's see. Pull the chute. Oh yeah! What happens to my airplane? Does it crash? Is there still jumpiness going on? Yeah, even my pilot is like jumping all over the place. Outer body experience, that's kind of creepy. Awesome. Well, I guess I am slowly actually moving toward the ground. Let's see where this goes. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. There we go. Oh man, that's awesome. Exactly. It doesn't jitter when I look forward, because it's just the environment. Like, the only thing that's jittering is the physical, what the player is actually attached to. And I think I'm getting closer to the ground. I'm definitely. It's still, the head tracking is like freezing every couple seconds. Do you see that? See what's going on there? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Yeah, it's the head tracking is sticking every 3 to 5 seconds, which is the thing that used to happen with the DK1, and I'm not sure. This SDK has had an issue. This must be like SDK like 3.2. It had an issue with my machine where it does this, and I'm not sure what the root cause of it is. So that could be a part of it as well. Definitely looking forward to when DCS gets upgraded to the 441 or 0.4 SDK. Yeah, I'm definitely getting closer to the ground. Slowly. Can I get inside of my own face? Ah, that was weird. Do I have a... Oh, God. Oh, God. There we go. Face off. So this is kind of cool. He's taken a mighty long time to get to the ground. Is this how it is when you actually parachute? Like, you're just floating like this for like 40 minutes or something? Oh God, it's freaking me out. Just a little bit. So there we go. Yeah, it's not juddering. It's not really judder. It's like there's a problem with whatever the OVR controller is attached to, or whatever the camera is attached to is like doing the stutter thing. If you can see how he's stuttering, like he's doing the exact same thing as the cockpit did. It's like doom, 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 doom. That's so weird. The environment is solid, other than the fact that my head tracking freezes every so often. If you can see, it just gets sticky every few seconds, which is pain, and is really uncomfortable as well. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Uh-oh. It's pretty awesome as long as I don't move. Wow. Okay. So, that's just a little slice of DCS. Very, very, very cool. Very involved title. But it's free. You can get free started and check it out. Definitely... definitely recommend that you do this with a flight stick. It just increases the immersion so much. And on a different machine, you might have different results than I do. Which, you know, because this is like, I don't know if this is my machine or some other issue or some other problem. I'm getting close to the ground. Oh, here's the moment of truth. I can see my freaking shadow. Oh! What's gonna happen? Does he roll? Oh shit! Can I move with the flight stick? Oh my god, I can walk with a flight stick! And I can turn with a flight stick. He doesn't have throttle though. If I up the throttle, does he start running? No. This might be one of the most interesting ways to control a first-person experience with the flight stick there. Ah, but it feels horrible with all the judder and craziness. Ugh. Okay. Awesome. Awesome! Walk all the way back to the landing. Oh my god. Let me walk all the way back to the freaking airstrip. Sweet. Alright, so that's a little taste of DCS. As I discover more, I probably want to revisit this, or if they update to 441, I think I definitely will revisit this because I want to explore this more, but right now I don't think I can stand to be in it for more than a few minutes at a time with all the juddery and stuttery stuff going on. It's pretty wild. So there we go. Go ahead and close this window here. Let's see, where's the mouse? There it is. And close. And close. Alright. Alrighty. DCS is going to load back up. There we go. Let's go back. So, yeah, that was just taxi and takeoff, basic flight controls, landing, easy and difficult, still have to do so. Very, very early taste here, but very cool. And that could be as well because of all the streaming and stuff, because I played it off stream, and it was a little more solid than that. So that issue with the cockpit is definitely troublesome, but sweet. Oh, that is the wrong scene. There we go. That's better. Beautiful. It is now 4:17. I'm over time for the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. That's very cool stuff. Whew, beautiful. All right, everyone. Definitely appreciate everyone joining me on the stream. Thank you for checking out SundayVR. Don't forget to visit roadtovr.com and rugaming.com, my affiliates there. And you can check out the description on the Hitbox page for more information as far as if you want to subscribe, donate, just find out what the hell Bruce's computer is like, what peripherals he has, all that good stuff. VRChat looks like it is starting up. So if you want to go ahead and get VRChat and jump on there, it's vrchat.net. Check it out. It is good stuff. Okay, it has been fun. I am so thrilled to be able to share VR experiences with all of you. And throughout the stumbles and the bumbles and the craziness and the fun, it has been real. It has been a pleasure to be your VR DJ. And one last thing to do before I say goodbye to you is to do not so accurate number one. Thank you for his subscription. Yeah. Here we go. Not so accurate number one in the room, and he's making puns. He's a really cool guy that is slightly off to the left, or Aussie, very soft. Oh wait, the music changed. Throw me off. Hold on. Oh god. It's probably out of sync with the music, but I don't care. We're just gonna do this. Yeah. Not so accurate. Not so accurate. Not so accurate. He's not so accurate. If you want a piece of it, then you're gonna have to achieve it. You gotta take a look at this subscription that I have a good soft spot for, cause he's number one. He's accurate more when he has more fun on the VR stream. He's achieving this dream. It is a pleasure to have your screen. Okay. Horrible. All right. Whoa, that is way too loud. Thank you everyone for being on the stream. This is Cymatic Bruce. I will see you in the next VR experiment. Have a good one. So long.